Alright, so let's move on to the next topic, which is understanding the development process. Let's just move from the idea to launch and everything in between. I think we need to move over to our website where we have explained it in very simple steps how basically development process is carried out. Like you can see there is a 100-day launch process over there. So basically an MVP is usually developed within 3 to 4 months time span, which is why we have written down a 100-day launch, and it's usually very easy to do so in this time frame if you map out the features correctly as explained in the previous video using the Moscow prioritization. So basically the discovery phase is where our team collaborates with you or your team to discuss and outline the features necessary to build your product. During this phase, we map out not only the features but the durability and the feasibility of your product very extensively to see if the idea can actually be rolled out to public. Once the discovery phase is complete and assuming all of the formalities and everything is done between you and the freelancer or an agency who you're working with, you then move on to the UI UX design phase, because you can't have product developed without design, right? So basically the design phase marks the beginning of bringing your app to life. It's as exciting as it sounds. You need to have multiple back and forth meetings with the design team, and they very deeply understand your product's flow, your user's persona, and then curate the best possible design for your product. Once the UI UX design is ready and it's then passed on to the development team, there are two separate development teams. If it's a web app, then there is a backend team and there is a frontend team. And if it's a mobile application, then there is a backend team and a mobile application development team. Both of them, they work in parallel. Once the backend is ready and the frontend is ready, the frontend should be exactly like it's designed by the designers. And once both of them are ready, they are then merged together by what we call APIs, and your application is ready for testing and deploy. Once testing is done, and testing can be as simple as you just testing out your product or you rolling out the product to a couple of beta users so that they can report any or all bugs that they face. And once the app is passed from the testing phase, it is then deployed and ready for the public to try it out. So since you are getting your own MVP developed, you are actually playing the role of a product owner. A product owner is someone who is non-technical but still guides the technical team through the task that they have to perform. And this is actually a very important role. It is an amalgamation of you looking after the operations of your business, you looking after the marketing of your business, you looking after the development aspects of your business, and you being a part-time project manager as well. There are very common state-of-the-art tools out there, Trello, Jira, Asana, and many others out there that you can simply use to just create tickets and manage all of your tasks that you assign to any of the teams that you're working with. And using these tools, getting a product out there is a piece of cake.